What is up, Tux? Out on the bike today. It's been a while. I mean, I've been riding when I can, when I have time. Super busy schedule for me, so I don't always have a lot of time to take like a nice long ride, but today we do have the time, so we're out here. We're also going to try and record some content. Got some very specific things that I want to talk about. Now, if you've been watching the channel, even though I've been releasing a video every week, it's been a while since I've recorded, but you've been watching all these test ride videos that I've been doing, or that I did at the IMS Outdoors out at Sonoma Raceway. And so you've seen all the different kinds of varieties of motorcycles that we got out there and got a chance to ride. We rode everything from electric motorcycles all the way up to like 117 cubic inch, 18-inch ape hanger cruiser. So we ran the whole gamut of bikes. And so if you are one of those people that wants to get out to the IMS Outdoors, if it's headed to your neck of the woods, I believe they still have a few stops left, probably by the time you watch this video. But either way, if you're watching this video this year and you're hoping to get out to IMS, or you're watching this in the future, the same thing is going to apply. I've been to the International Motorcycle Show twice, and the same thing applies. Actually got some good tips from other riders the first time I went, which was very helpful. So what I thought I would do was make a video for all of you who want to go out there and test ride as many bikes as you can in the amount of time that you have. Just going to give you guys some best practices, some good tips before you head out. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So the number one thing that you want to do before you head out to IMS and go out on a bunch of test rides is make a list. You got to prioritize the bikes that you want to ride, because chances are you're not going to get to ride every single bike that you want to ride, especially if you have like 4 or 5 very specific models that you want to ride. So make a list, prioritize them in the order that you want to ride them, and then once you've done that ahead of time, you can do it the morning of, or you can do it the night before. But if you're somebody like me who is kind of wishy-washy and goes back and forth, planning as far ahead as you want to, so you maybe can modify that list if you need to, is probably your best bet. Now, once you got that list, you got to know that you need to show up early. Showing up early is going to guarantee that you get on the most bikes that you can, for one, and secondly, you need to go and sign up for a lot of these brands that are out there. I know specifically Kawasaki, Yamaha, BMW, Triumph, KTM, all of those brands are going to require you to make reservations. And if you don't reserve the bike that you want to ride early in the day, by like noon, like every single bike is going to be reserved out for the remainder of the day, for like another 6 hours. So get there early, sign up early, and definitely what you don't want to do is get there, sign up, go on a ride, try and sign up for a different ride. Sign up for everything you can, schedule out your day, and take that list that you made and go and sign up in the order that you made your list in, the priority order. The same doesn't apply if the only thing that you want to ride are Harley-Davidson or Indian motorcycles, because both of those companies, they just do guideless rides. You just go out, you take the bike on a certain route all by yourself, and then you bring it back. So not so much a worry, but still you're going to want to make that list if you're riding Harley-Davidson or Indian. Now the third thing here is something that definitely I had to plan ahead for both times, because I knew this was going to happen. It's actually 2 separate things. One, bring water. 2, bring Advil or Tylenol, whatever it is that if you get aches and pains or you get headaches really easily, in like not high stress situations, but for me it's like I get so excited to go out and do these rides that I end up giving myself a headache. So I always, for one, bring water, because you want to stay hydrated. That's another reason why you're going to get achy or end up with a headache. You got to bring water to stay hydrated. And 2, get ahead of the game. If you know or you think that you're going to get a headache, take some Advil early, Because the last thing you want to do is be out there enjoying these test rides, end up with a migraine or a headache, and then not be able to do anything about it. That just makes for a miserable day. Especially with IMS Outdoors, you're not going to be able to find your way inside to cool off. Another reason why it's so important to stay hydrated. The fourth thing that you're going to want to do to make for a great day out there at IMS, riding all these bikes, different models, different brands, different styles, is you're gonna want to follow the rules. Okay, brands are serious when they tell you that they don't want you slingshotting ahead, they don't want you popping wheelies, they don't want you doing stoppies, they don't want you passing other riders on the road. Follow the rules. The last thing you want to do on your first ride is get kicked out of a brand, especially if you want to ride multiple bikes in that same brand, and then be asked not to come back. Follow the rules. Not only is it going to help you to get on more rides and not to get blacklisted or something, but also, you know, if you're not following the rules and you're putting other people's safety in jeopardy, that's not fun for them either. So follow the rules, and you're gonna have a great day. Now, this last tip that I want to give you guys is specific to motovloggers, or anyone that wants to go out and to catch video of their test ride. Most brands, whether or not it might say on their website, I know that IMS specifically has rules that say no action cameras, no GoPros on motorcycles for test rides. Whether or not that rule is up on their website still, I don't know how long it's been up there. I know when I went to the first IMS, I don't believe that was a rule on test rides, but it definitely on the IMS website it says no GoPros. For me, obviously, it wasn't enforced because I got to ride basically every brand except for Yamaha, and Yamaha is a very specific stickler for that rule. And Yamaha in general, I've gone out to the Yamaha demo truck, and they definitely say no GoPros. For the IMS, I think because Yamaha probably understands that you're riding more than one brand and you might have a GoPro on your helmet, they just tell you not to turn it on. I don't know that they're going to enforce that. I definitely have seen Yamaha test rides from IMS on YouTube, so people break the rules. You know, I captured some of my test ride because I snuck my GoPro, even though I took it off of my Yamaha test ride. I put it back on my helmet and snapped to some video of my Yamaha R7 test ride. So I did get some of that, which was kind of cool. But at the same time, you know, I'm just one of those people that follows rules, and so I did feel a little bit bad. Made sure the camera was off and back in my pocket by the time we returned back to the event. And you know, for me, it's just like I feel better about the situation that I'm in is if I'm following the rules. So all of you guys, all of you riders out there, there are probably not a lot of you that are like me. I just like to follow rules in general. You know, generally speaking, other than speeding sometimes, I'm following the rules out here on the road on my motorcycle too. So, back around to my point, if you're a motovlogger, just know you can probably wear your camera, whether or not the rule on the IMS website says that you can't. Know that you can, but just know that some brands might enforce it, tell you to take it off. And you know, I would just say, just follow the rules. Get out there, have fun, and you're gonna be fine. But that is all I've got for you guys today. Got another rider out here. That's all I got for you guys today. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Guys, if you're out there riding, please be safe. Be kind to one another. My name is Eric. I'm that one guy, and I am out.